tell you what my grandpappy told me when I was 5 years old. Son, always listen to the P word. And if you ever see those fuckers who disparage it, kick 'em square in the nuts. Listener discretion is advised.
We need to lay off hoarders, by the way. I think there's one too many television programs exposing the horrors of people that like collecting shit. It's their house, let them do it. No, we have to fix them. No, you don't. People are fucked up. If they want to climb over a stack of cat shit-stained National Geographic magazines from the 1970s to get to the kettle, fucking let them. They like it. Yeah, but it's a mental illness. Yeah, well, maybe, but I would argue it's more insane to film them doing it and then package it like a tacky microwave meal for one so assholes can sit at home going, look how shit that person is! They've got too many of the same thing. Who's more insane in that scenario, I ponder?
Welcome to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
Guess what the P stands for? Penis! Ah!
Well, not really, but, it's more fun that way.
Let's have a conversation.
Yeah. I like the one we had the other day. It's like I'm unloading the car from the grocery store. Like, do we have a guest this week?
Yeah, like 30-yard
I don't think so.
Nothing going on.
Nah, people are sick of us.
Plenty to go on, though. Lots of stuff coming.
We got stuff coming.
Yeah.
Although I had it all written down on a notepad, like a Post-it note or some shit. And I turned the fan on in the little office spare room I work in, and it blew everything off the desk, so I have to go hunt it down now.
I got a message today from a friend, and they're apparently going to be doing a television show in Wildwood.
Oh, Jesus.
Like a comedy show about two women or something. And he's like, hey, if they use footage from it, do you think your voice would be used and maybe you'd get like some royalties? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting any royalties. That's not how any of that works.
Hey, Justin.
Justin, how you doing?
Yeah, tell me again about the lady who does
but that'd be cool if they had like a big
hey, Mary.
Big show and, they played stuff that actually happened, who knows.
And then the two
Hello,
women
Mary.
are just like, oh, there's that guy again. That very angry bastard who scares all the kids off the boardwalk. Because they're obviously going to be
They're not
old
scared.
British ladies.
None of the kids are scared.
No, they don't give a shit. Do you see the thing that's all over Facebook now? The big thing is the new challenge is like kicking doors in.
I think I did see that.
I commented on it today because like they've been doing shit like that. They kicked our door. And I hunted them down and stood outside the kid's house.
You bastards, I'll kill you and skin you alive.
I tracked him back to his house because I knew where they lived. And I sat there in front of the kid's house, and he came home and just kind of like skulked into the house. And I sat across the street by...
the fun. There's no fun in like being caught.
No, and I sat across the street by the telephone pole and just stared at his house for like 30 minutes.
The best
and
is
every
when
once in a
people
while,
get
the kid would
arrested.
like peek out and then peek back in.
He's still standing there.
Didn't do it anymore. One kid came up to do it one time, and I was working, and I just happened to have the camera up on the outside feed, and I saw him coming up to that door, and I hit the klaxon on it, and the kid he was running forward and tried to back up at the same time and fell on his ass, and I was like, I got another thing. I'm like,
I hope you fucking hurt yourself.
that was it. Hey, fuck them. We were terrorized as children. It's our turn now.
Yeah.
I literally can still hear when I was like 4, maybe 5 years old. Our neighbors got a big swing set, like a jungle gym.
Mm-hmm.
And I desperately wanted to try one.
The jungle gym.
Yeah, because we were like, po white trash.
I thought maybe you went one of the neighbor's kids.
No. So I snuck into
I want to try that, kid.
I snuck into their yard one evening. And I was just about to go on it, and the guy, our neighbor, like saw me and was like, and I ran and crashed into his gate, and I couldn't get it open. And finally, he's just like, just lift it up, just lift the handle. There you go.
We had a kid down the street. Her name was Jenny, and Jenny and her family they had a nice swing set. and everything was all proper. So we used to go down there and just climb the fence and get on the swing set and just swing, do all the stuff the kids do, and then the mom would come in, get off that, it's our private property.
Oh, my dad, we had a jungle gym eventually at the house where, his
I didn't
house.
have room in my yard I didn't have a yard.
We had a huge yard, so we had one. And I remember he came home one day and I used to walk the fence. Like we had a chain link fence.
Yeah.
And I used to just like balance on it and walk down and back. And like the oil guy used to jump our fence because our oil fill tank whatevers were in the back. And my dad fenced him in. So the guy would have to jump the fence to put oil in the house.
Oh, jeez.
And eventually the thing sagged, and like to this day it's all fucked up and destroyed. Like you try to climb the fence and it's just like you push it all. It's like a rubber band, It's like a fucking wrestling ring. You just push it down, step in. But he saw me walking along and he's like, "God damn it, we got you this big swing, so you gotta walk on the fucking fence." Like, sorry.
That's a typical dad thing to say.
Yeah. Like,
So I'll show you what my backyard, the size of my backyard was growing up.
I imagine it's like any of those houses in Philly in those neighborhoods. They're all the same, right?
No,
Like tiny little backyards.
it was a postage stamp.
Yeah.
And these people actually made it bigger. They took part of the driveway or something, and they fenced it in. See, that's the back.
Yeah.
There was nothing there.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space.
We had a big tree there and a big tree there, and I don't know if you can see that on camera.
Nah.
But
I
I lived in Northeast Philly. I lived across from J.H. Moore School, and I was known because my house had a large antenna on the roof. There was a tower on our roof. Whoever lived there before,
ham radio.
they had ham radio, and they also had a motorized antenna.
Oh fuck me.
So it was probably a story and a half tall. It was secured by cables and all this, and you could turn it when it worked, but it never worked when we were there. And my father was like, "Yeah, you could probably get New York, maybe even Baltimore, depending upon the signal."
I think we all had like the controller, the rabbit ear controller to twist it.
Now, this was a motor.
Yeah,
So there was a motor up there.
It's like a motorized. We had one on our rabbit ears, and I'm like, "Does this do anything?" He's like, "Yeah, it's supposed to turn the antenna." I'm like, "Does it work? Is there a motor on it?" I'm like, "Why do we have that?"
Yeah, we had a little contraption that sat in the living room, but it didn't work. And then if we did do something with it and it actually turned, then it would get all screwed up and we wouldn't get the Philly
Oh,
channels
no, your
right.
parents would kill you.
And then my father would be like,
Yeah.
because he would pay somebody to come out to fix the antenna. Oh, it was the whole thing.
Well, Caitlin was talking to me about that. She was, talking about old houses and like, I don't know why I still see houses with, freaking antennas on them. I'm like,
Some people still watch regular television.
well, I said we had an antenna on after we got cable, and she's like, why? I'm like, because nobody wanted to go up there and take the damn thing down.
Well, that was the other thing. So late in the 80s, my parents, they needed a roof done. They had the antenna taken down
Yeah, I think that's when we had ours.
because they had cable at that point.
They asked me to do it a couple of times, and I'm like, what do I have to do? You have to go up there and unbolt them. I'm like, I'll play on the roof, but I'm not going up there to do work. I'll fight a raccoon up there, but I'm not going up there to take that down. You got to be out of your goddamn mind.
There you go.
But shit.
Trying to see on the roof, you can see where it used to be, but it was like right about there in the center. Very small house. I mean, tiny. My sister's bedroom was probably from here to the wall and maybe down to the end of the table.
I'm actually shocked that
It was tiny.
My dad's house is a
Single bed. That was all that was in there, and maybe a small little chest of drawers.
But it seemed so much bigger when I was a kid. Like I
Because you were small.
yeah, but I mean, even when I was a teenager, it just seemed bigger. I don't know. I mean, it is bigger on the downstairs than ours, but
I think
upstairs
perception.
is like, I don't know.
I know that we ended up putting my father finished off the basement at some point, which was a big thing to do in the 60s and 70s. You put paneling in your basement.
A bar.
No, there was no bar.
No bar.
My grandfather moved in. He built a bar.
I built one.
And then that became his living room. And he moved into what used to be the garage.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So they cut a hole into where the garage was, and then they put a wall in and all that stuff. What's she saying?
She's saying had a tower growing up. Mother was always on the CB radio. Was got in trouble for climbing it and going on the roof.
Oh.
Took her sister up there, threw her off the roof. You threw her off the roof. What the hell?
Well, it was probably a one-story house.
Yeah, still, you can still get jacked
So I'll
up.
tell you what, my neighbor growing up had a CB radio, and he had an antenna up on the roof.
I
And
still have a
all
portable
the
somewhere.
kids would go over to my neighbor's house, and we'd all sit there and talk on the CB. And my nickname, my handle was Pink Panther.
Ah.
I don't know why, but I kind of know. But so we'd all get on there and we'd talk to other people, and it was fun. It was like a couple hours of fun. We'd be in there. He had pony beers, so we used to steal some pony beers and drink some pony beers.
Yeah, my friend had one. He
He
had
even had it in his car, my neighbor.
my dad had one in his truck. We used to just fire it up, but the only people we ever really got to talk to were the truckers going by the turnpike, and then they'd be out of range within minutes, and we didn't have anything to say. We'd like what was it?
I don't know who we even spoke to, but we just were on there, and we would look for things to do, and it was something to do after it got dark out and you couldn't play running bases anymore, or suicide, or ass ball, or all the game baby in the air, whatever we were doing out there.
That's
you know,
what
those-
we'd ask them for a 10:36, which was the fucking time. Like just because we were trying to be cool, and half the truckers like I don't know what that means. We're like,
I don't know. We had all
hey Robert,
the terminology we would use, and
I can't even do it now. It's so
was great.
It's so
It was a lot of fun.
embarrassing now.
it was fun.
But
And I remember my neighbor had it up on like this thing in his laundry room. It was up sitting pretty high so that he could reach the wire to get out to the roof. So we had to sit on like these high stools. It was like all up. It was really weird. We were like really close to the ceiling.
Yeah, like an extra few feet really did matter.
I don't know what was going on there, but because they lived in the same exact house that we
had
did.
to clear the roofs around him, so we had to have it at a certain height.
No, but we were in the basement on the CB unit, which was
I know.
was like above. So I remember it was like some cabinet or something. I don't know. I just remember it was a weird setup, and we'd have to trade off. And
Now, was that back when you actually had to have a radio telephone license to use them?
I don't. How would I know?
My uncle had.
How
one.
would I know about that?
He told me he was like all proud. He had a. It was like K.
I would bet that they did have a
They did for a
license.
while, and then they didn't. Nobody gave a shit. But it's amazing because like back in the day, because I had a little portable one.
I mean, that was the closest thing to the internet that I.
yeah. It's the only.
during when we
There
grew
were
up.
like what was it? Party lines?
Party lines.
My sisters used to do that. I had no idea what that was, but we would get on the CB, and you had to climb on the roof to get it to even work because it was like a portable. It only had an antenna that was about like 4 feet, 5 feet long, like a big long antenna. But
It's funny how things though they go. Like my neighbor's name was Ralph. Ralph was like always. He was always at the cusp of whatever was coming next. They were the first family because
So now he'd have like a fuck bot.
nobody had any money where we lived, but
Yeah.
he was the first. They were the first family that had a calculator.
Oh Christ!
Okay,
Yeah.
they got a Pong machine for their television in the mid '70s,
I'm amazed that like
and we were really excited about
people were
that.
getting fist fights over who was next on that fucking game.
Sure,
It's like it's Pong.
I'll never forget going to the movies and seeing the Pong machine in the movie
I
theater.
have paid a quarter to play Pong.
We all did, I think.
Yep.
Well, not all of you, but all of people of a certain
I
age.
think it was like the world's last Pong. This was like 1980, and it was in an old go kart place.
They probably have one over
It had like
at
that
the Oak
sparkle
Center.
paint job.
I bet Arnold's has an Oak.
They probably
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
Because once you
or
get
they
out,
might not.
if
I
you
think they're
if you
worth
get
money.
outside the area where the bands and the bowling alley is,
yeah,
and you make a right and go past the let's see, you get the go karts
go
and
past the
laser
toilets
cart.
and then just turn right.
There's
Just
there's
keep
a
going.
whole room in the back where there's old pinball machines and all kind
Like a
of
shark's mouth. You can
cool
sit
stuff. And I don't think those machines you have to put any kind of payment in.
in. I thought you did, but that's been a while. But I mean,
I haven't
like
been back
those
there in a long time.
machines.
But we'll be there in about 2 weeks. Maybe we'll go on an
We're
exploratory
gonna have to go look in
search.
there, yeah, because those old PCB machines. I mean, like, there's a whole industry to keep them alive.
I'm sure.
And I've been seeing
A lot of
ads-
people are converting them to LED screens. And
Well, I've seen ads now. You can get like Tron or what the hell, Tempest.
Tempest was one of my favorite games.
You could get those, and they're wall-mounted units.
there was
now.
a sensory feel to Tempest when there was a
that damn
so
knob.
it had a rotary knob on it. It was a pretty cool knob, and it had a feel to it. It had like a sort of like not a click, but
it would had like a little bit of a click, like a very light click.
it would just and you could feel as it made its way around
Yeah.
the edge of the
Like every
sphere.
click, it would actually move to a different segment.
It was so cool.
Yeah,
it
it was
so
weird.
cool.
And it was such a bizarre game.
I loved it.
Like
I really loved that game.
I played it to where it's like all kinds of shit's coming at you, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
you can't go fast.
And this is how I think if I ever was a guitar player, I would get right in the middle of a set. I'd be like, "How the fuck am I doing this?" and just fuck it all up. That's exactly what happened. Like you just lose it. It's too much.
So I will say this, over the weekend I played over at we did double this weekend for me. I played with Old School on Friday night at Screwballs, which was a fun night. We had a good time.
I spilled a little bit of my drink that night. I feel bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
Just like
So
that much.
I have something to ask you after we get.
I don't want to talk about.
No. So then I played at Sweeney's on Saturday night with Midhaven and All Instinct and Tuesday. Seems like Tuesday. Great show. All the bands were great. Had a lot of fun. Probably had one of my best guitar nights in a long time.
We're getting a
Just
haboob.
next level gig for me. Band sounded really good. We were really kicking it. Anyway, when you and I left Screwballs on Friday night, well, it was Saturday morning. I said to you, we got in the car, and I said, "Do you hear some air? Like, do you hear? Is there a window down?" And you're like, "No, there's no window down." Okay, so when I get in the car the next day, I start driving, and I'm like, "It sounds like there's a window down." I get on the turnpike, and I can hear air coming in. Something's up, and I'm like, And I'm like, I bet the vent window in the back got knocked because I put a guitar stand in there, and I think I knocked the latch. Sure enough, I got to Sweeney's on Saturday night. It had popped open.
Well, at least it just popped open. It's
So
great.
I'm driving on the turnpike, and I'm like, it's fucking loud as hell in here. You're doing 70 miles an hour, and the road noise and cars beeping, and everything was just amplified. And it was really funny because a lot of times when I drive to these gigs on Saturdays, if it's a long distance gig, I'm usually in the car between 6 and 7, depending on where I'm going. And I listened
I
to.
actually saw you head out. I was sitting on the.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting on the stoop, like, hey.
I listened to. There's this guy who does like a sports radio program on WHY. It's a nationally syndicated program, but they actually make it here. And he's got this incredible voice. It's amazing, and he's a really good interviewer, and he gets on sports stars and people in the sports industry, and they have a conversation about different things going on, whatever. If it's a sports person, like what did they do? He
How
has
many drugs did you take?
people that are famous that they're notable, and he'll interview them. And then he interviewed, like I think I told you about it. He interviewed a guy who was in hockey, who was traded down to some shit team, and then he ended up playing in some all-star game and like doing something amazing, and just this unbelievable guy. He's infamous. Now I don't know who he is because I didn't follow hockey and sports.
Shit, it's been a while though.
I
That
think
was a while
I think
ago.
he was an American. He went to Canada or something like that. He was all over.
Yeah, they'll throw your ass down to the minor. Like you'll be
So they
playing
really
just above a beer
screwed
league.
him over, and then he ended up getting like this major award for being the MVP of this game, and it was really cool. Anyway, this guy, I think his name is David Green. He is just a great interview person. Like the questions he asks, and you don't even have to know about what he's interviewing about. Just the way he goes about it is really cool, and I
Do you
always
have like
enjoy
their
that.
Facebook, their Wikipedia page
I have
up and he's
never
just
looked
reading
him
it?
up before.
No, I mean, is that how he does it?
No.
And I just
Not even close. No, this guy knows his shit. He is well versed. But what a cool show. I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up. It's a really cool show to
sorry,
listen
Justin.
to.
I saw it. I think Rob's in now. So
And it's a new thing because they didn't have this on 2 years ago. When the Corporation for Public Broadcasting got canceled, different forms of shows have now filled the void. And for better or for worse, I really like this show. It's a nationally syndicated show. It's a great show, and it's just exciting to listen to. I mean, he's interviewed, and I wish I could just tell you who the people were, but like I don't know,
yeah,
big hockey players, small, like major people, and people that do the signing and all that stuff, like the agents and all that. He does all that. in sports. It's
That's
just
the part that always creeps me out. Signing these kids, like when we were up at Final Score, I was watching the NHL draft. And I'm watching, like, I think the number 1 draft went to Toronto, and I was like, oh, you poor fucker, you know. And but I'm watching these kids, and they're like, some of them are like super cocky. A couple of them are just kind of like, you can see they're pissed off, like, oh, I went 4th. Oh, fuck you. But like, you wonder, like, how the hell, like, I know, like, usually they have somebody, like their dad or somebody knows what the hell's going on. But like, I've known hockey dads. I can't imagine they're just like, oh, okay, well, he's going to get points on everything. And they're not going to know. They just, yeah, you're going to get pay him? You know, fuck, take him. Like, the whole thing, signing, like, some guy I know tried out for the AHL, and he was trying to get me to go, and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. But, like, they send you, like, if they sign you, like, say you get picked up by the Flyers, and you're like, yeah, it's a dream come true. No, it's not. Because you're probably you're going to go to some place in Manitoba somewhere where you've never heard of, some dead mining town, and you're going to play in their hockey league team that's like so minor you've never fucking heard of it.
that's what happens. I mean, when Nancy's son, AAA ball for Philly in Washington, Pennsylvania, they offered him a position, and you know he would have moved to Washington, Pennsylvania, wherever the hell, somewhere outside of Pittsburgh. Yeah. And the amount of money he would have made barely covered. It didn't cover the rent. I mean, it was like really bad. I found the guy, by the way, that I was talking about. His name is David Green, and his show is called Sports in America.
Oh, cool.
And like he did a thing on Darryl Strawberry. Let's see.
I'm assuming not recently.
Reliving the '96 Atlanta Olympics with Dominique Dawes. The U.S. men's team has never won the World Cup. Roger Bennett, soccer, just different things. You know what I mean? But these are like in-depth interviews, almost like a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can find that hockey thing I was telling you about.
Yeah, I can't think of the guy's name. It's ringing bells, but
I'm sure you know.
I've had my bell rung too many times to remember a lot of stuff.
But they're
anymore.
really good interviews. So if you're ever driving somewhere on a Saturday night between 6 and 7, put on PBS and check out David Green Sports in America. It's a really cool show. Oh man, would it be great to have.
Who was the guy back in the
on.
day? I remember, I can't even remember what station it was on, but he would just tell a story and it would go on forever. And at the end, he'd be like,
And that's the way it was.
and that's called an umbrella. Like, he would
I
just
know
tell
who
you
you're
this,
talking
like,
about.
I can't remember who he was.
That
but
was on like I don't want to say it wasn't KYW. It was WCAU probably, or
Yeah,
WIP.
maybe WIP. I forget.
Well, there.
I just remember I literally was listening to him the first time, and that's the story.
Yeah.
He was telling the story of the
No,
fucking umbrella.
that's what he would do.
And you didn't know what it was because he would never tell you what it was. And you're totally buying
That
into
was
these.
that was the whole
And it
point.
was an umbrella. I'm like, you bastard! I just
They
listened
used
to you
to
for half
have
an hour.
that there was like a horror show that they would have on the radio that would be like, and this is the story of something, you know, and it was this scary radio. And I remember my buddy and I, like, it was on like Saturday nights at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock or something. And
Well, that's Dr. Demento time.
we
Come
would like shut the lights and put a red bulb in and just sit there and listen in the dark, you know, and
on. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's a weird thing. Like I was trying to explain this before, and it's just like, you know, I get this look like, God, you're old and pathetic, and you need to shut up now. And I'm like, but we're like at that weird age. We straddle, like, not even the boomers, the pre-boomer, the parents of the greatest generation, whatever the hell those guys are. Hey, Steph.
hey, Steph, how'd you make out with the dog?
Oh, yeah, I heard. Poor puppy.
Hmm.
But like we know, like, you know, we grew up watching the old cartoons,
Mm-hmm.
so we learned about, like, you know, otherwise I wouldn't know who the hell Humphrey Bogart is. And all that
No.
kind of stuff. Like, we learned
That
all
was
that
out of our
old
realm.
shit.
That was
because-
stuff that was relevant in the movies because they were shorts
Yeah.
shown before the movies.
So we saw it in cartoons, and we kind of learned it. And we grew up on the radio too.
Yeah.
Like, I remember we'd be out, like, playing softball or
You always
stickball.
had the radio
We
on.
always had somebody's radio
Yeah.
playing, you know, the whole
Yeah.
time. Just be playing like YSP or MMR,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd be out there doing your thing. And it was like a whole different
Well,
thing.
that's how you found out about things.
Oh, Steph, please tell me the puppy's
When
okay.
when you listen to the radio, that's how you found out about rock and roll and what was going on.
When Terry Young,
I mean,
locked himself
otherwise
in-
you had to wait a month to get a magazine somewhere to find out. Where else were you going to get the information? There was no place.
No, and it was like it was weird because when I was next Steph, we got to get together and we got to hear this story about the poor dog.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, yeah. I was trying. I was saying. I did mention to you, Steph, that one time they handed our dog only weighed about 10 pounds. The vet handed the dog to me who was completely out of it, like couldn't even hold her head up. She's caked in her own shit.
Great.
Handed her to me. She immediately puked all over me. I'm like, thanks, guys. I appreciate
I found the
service.
show I was telling you about. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
What's that?
CBS Radio Mystery Theater. That's what it was. And it was syndicated. Let me see if I can see if this will work. I don't know. If it can. Oh, my headphones are on my thing, so now I have to
Not
go
your thing.
turn off the
You
Bluetooth.
have headphones on your thing?
Yep.
You found the fart?
If you like thrillers, chillers, and horror tales, then you're going to like this Spooky Old Radio #2 collection tonight. Over. Come back to the house. All right. Crazy, walking around in the dark.
Maybe we'd sit around and listen to this.
What's the matter with you? Can't you walk? If I hadn't caught you.
It's crazy, man.
Sounds
I
like an
forget-
old like B
forget who-
movie from the 50s.
The host, I think he did commercials. Oh, I can't think of his name. I'm trying to think of his name.
Wasn't the host of Tattletales. That guy did fucking everything.
No.
Okay.
Let me dive into this and see if I can find who the host was. He had a great voice.
But I got into a weird conversation. Bree and I went over to Hobby Lobby to buy a cowboy hat.
E.G. Marshall.
Oh, that guy. Isn't he the that guy?
No, he's not that. Let's see
Isn't
if I can get him. I don't think we'll get in trouble for
Wait a
this.
minute.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents.
That's him.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody. I know who he is. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, okay, got it. Sounds like you when I hear you and the windows open.
Come in.
Kind of sounds like Metallica.
I'm E.G. Marshall. Above our heads, a myriad of airplanes trace their contrail patterns in the sky.
Oh, be careful. People will get upset.
And the stratosphere, countless satellites ride their fixed orbits.
Not in the stratosphere.
Funny, I thought that contrails were current day problem.
You're thinking of chemtrails that don't exist.
So
'Cause, you know,
anyway,
condensation
E.G.
is
Marshall,
difficult to
he was
figure out.
an old time television
yeah.
radio, and he would host this each week, and we would tune in and be all excited, and
Wasn't he the guy from Creep Show with the cockroaches killed him at the
I
end?
think so.
Yeah. Guy was a dick when
So
was
he
in
would
there.
he did commercials too at that time, and then Ace Hardware was a big sponsor of the show,
Oh Jesus Christ!
and I forget who the voice for Ace was, but radio was so cool. I mean, it was that was scary stuff because you didn't know.
But I mean, that's like I said, it straddles. That's like listening to Lorf and Annie back in the day.
Oh, sure.
Or there would be that, and they had this syndicated show. Like I said, Dr. Demento would come on.
Yeah.
You'd put that on, listen to like weird shit.
I never really listened to Dr. I used to listen to the King Biscuit
Flower
Flour Hour.
Yeah, that was Dr. Demento either came on before or after that. So that's how I discovered him. I was listening to King Biscuit Flour Hour, and I never at first I didn't know. I thought it was like a hippie show, like Flour Hour.
Yeah, that's what I
know
thought
it was
it
fucking
was.
flour, like food.
Oh, that's right.
King Biscuit
it was sponsored by
Flour,
King
yeah.
Biscuit Flour. I remember watching something like
It
that.
made me feel a little weird. I was like, oh Christ, I just like
Yeah, you thought it was all about hippie radio.
I thought it was like hippie radio.
Well,
and
in the
then-
mid '80s,
flour.
that was kind of like in vogue to relive that past.
Yeah.
They used to have a radio show in on YSP Saturday mornings. It was like the retro radio show, and they would play all the hallucinogenic type music, I think it was during that time because I don't think I knew this about Ted Nugent, but they would play Journey to the Center of the Mind, which was the Amboy Dukes. And it was kind of funny because here's this guy who was like this teetotaler, and they were a hallucinogenic band. I mean, they were all about that whole vibe.
Then again, if you're on hallucinogenics, anything is a hallucinogenic band.
But he didn't do anything. You know, he never did drugs or drank. Anyway, so that was cool. The old time radio was a cool thing, and it was really a source of how you got your information. Not regular information, the information that you got if you were into a certain type of music. Yeah. Every station, there were different stations with different types of genres. I mean, they're still out there today, but that's where you got the info. That's where you got the gossip. That's where you got to know who was what and what was who and what bands were coming to town. Because where else were you going to find out that there was a band on tour? You didn't know until they announced in the local newspaper they were coming to your town.
Well, I told you one time we were at work. I was working as a bartender, and we saw, I don't know if it was YSP or MMR, the van pulled up outside. So we just all said, fuck work, and we all tore ass outside because we knew they were giving out concert tickets. So we literally ran up to the van yes, more,
yes, please.
You know, and they gave us tickets, and we're like, thank you. And we ran back clutching the tickets. And I was like, oh, fucking Julian Lennon. What the fuck?
I would like to see them.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
I'll tell you what. So when I was at, Russ and I were in the same program at school where we got to go do those jobs, on the outside of the school and got credit for it.
DECA?
That wasn't called that. But so I was at Channel 6 and he ended up getting at YSP. And I was like, So he worked.
I know so many people that worked at YSP.
He worked for.
No offense to Russ, but the people I know, you would not expect them to be working at YSP.
Russ looked the part.
He's the only person I've ever heard that worked at either YSP or MMR that looked the part because no one else I've ever seen did.
I forget who his boss was. It wasn't Cindy Drew. She was.
Oh, cool. So that's Wandering Through Sweetbriar.
Nice. Yeah. She was a big DJ on YSP. Anyway, so when Russ, a lot of concerts, he had to work. So we would go down and laugh at Russ or pick on Russ.
Can we help you?
He was giving out stickers and whatever it was that he did, but he got to go backstage and see all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. I was like, dude, I'm so fucking jealous of you. And
I heard stories like people were at Live Aid.
He was at YSP. I wonder if he told them that we were on the Metal Shop. So we did the King of Dirt. I knew the guy that did the show. It was Killer Ken, as they called him, or Ken Sharp. And he invited us in one time. And, we were there for all of probably a half an hour before Mark Didia said, "Get them the fuck out of here," because we were just out of our minds.
Yeah, yeah.
We weren't in the studio. We were in the room where they screen the phone calls and all that. But there was a glass window, and he could see us just in there, carrying on and being crazy,
being kids,
and we were 16 and 15, and So when we left there, right. we cruised down to South Street, and some lady came out from some bar. They had dining on the street, and she gave us a bottle of wine.
Nice.
So this is how different things were.
Was it an open bottle of wine?
It was an open bottle of wine.
And you drank it?
And we were drinking it while we were driving down South Street.
So when's the AIDS test?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I remember Prometheus. I would not be drinking shit someone just handed me.
We didn't care.
Ugh.
We didn't care. So, that's what we used to do.
Matter of fact.
Not what we used to do. That's what we did that evening. But South Street was a great place to go. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Zipperhead, all those crazy, crazy cool shops and
it's funny. You walk down the whole thing, and at the end, the most normal thing was Tower Records.
Yeah.
That was normal. It was like
Tower was at the end of.
That's way at the end.
No, the end of the time of South Street in its heyday, because I think that was the Ripley Music Hall.
Was it?
Yeah.
See, I wasn't down there until
sounds like the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah.
I had it because I either had to I had to get somebody to teach me how to use the regional rail.
Okay.
I was scared.
I don't know if there was backwash. There was backwash from us in the car for sure, Karen. But not necessarily from the people.
I'm sure you got hobo spit in your mouth.
They had poured their own glasses.
Yeah, right.
because it was a decent looking little restaurant. But what do I know? I was 16. Everything looked good to me. Speaking of which, last night decided to try something different.
Yeah.
Went to dinner with a couple that we're friends with.
Skeeve. I love that word.
So Nance and I went to dinner with Andrea and George.
Yeah.
And we met over at Creed's.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been to Creed's once, and it was
I've never been there. I've known
early,
people who work there.
probably the early, I would say the early 2000s, probably like when I first got into the KOP area.
I remember when it was the what was it, the something Baron Inn.
The Baron Inn, and before that, sometime before that, it was a dairy barn. Like you could go there and get ice cream.
Well, I'm sure before that was a brothel. I mean, you know,
No,
the school for the blind
There was a
in King of
farm
Prussia
there.
turned
There was
into the adult
There
gift
was
store.
a dairy farm there. If you
Yeah.
look in the.
That
Anyway,
it
so-
must be an Italian word. That tracks.
We went over there and had a great meal. I mean, just
It's a nice place.
the
I've
food
heard.
was excellent. We had a pork chop. Nance and I split. You know, we always split. I got a strip steak, so she has some of the strip steak, and she got a pork chop, and I had some of that, and it was really good. And it was just a cool vibe. A little different than, you know, we usually go over to like Eddie V's, or we go over to Maggiano's and those places, and Capitol Grill. But wow, what a cool place. I enjoyed it. Definitely be going back there again. Met the owner. Really cool guy. He owned the General Wayne Inn. He's had a lot of
That's the
restaurants.
haunted
If he's
place.
still, we asked him about that. He
Yeah.
goes, "I've owned it for 40 something years. There's nothing haunted about it.
Huh, that's weird.
Take it from me." Because that's all bullshit.
I mean, every time I watch one of those shows, like I can't watch it.
Davio's. We go to Davio's.
I know. I piss Brie off because she's watching. She's not like into it. She just wants to, like, you know, it's weird. Like, you know, weird things. Like, but I'm like, that's
He
your
said-
amygdala fucking with
He
you.
said
Like,
he's never, in all the years,
huh.
not a thing.
And I've never seen a show on that, but I've heard.
He said
I've heard.
they've had people come in.
I know they've had people going, but I've never seen
It's all
anything,
bullshit.
So.
He said.
God damn
So
it.
Karen, Davio's it's a little interesting. So the bar at Creed's is probably similar to Davio's in that my wife and I like to refer to it, and we didn't witness this at Creed's, but we heard. At Davio's, we always go to sit at the bar, my wife and I, and we eat and have our drinks and have some food, and we call it dinner and a show. And the reason we call it dinner and a show is because it's usually a bunch of old codgers sitting at the bar.
Oh, I go to McDonald's for that.
And then these young ladies will come in and try and pick them up.
The old men.
Yes, because they have money.
Oh, okay.
So you watch this whole thing
I thought
transpire.
that ended when Gotti went to prison.
It's still going on, buddy.
Oh shit.
Now,
Sorry if I've offended anybody in
I
the
don't know
mafia.
if
Please
it's
don't
that
kill me.
vibe now that we observe that vibe a lot more pre-COVID than post-COVID. But it was always interesting to watch that. And maybe it's because, you know, you have all those retirement village apartments right there, and the guys come down or whatever, and they walk over and have dinner. But some of the girls were really funny to watch.
Who wants to give me a hand job for
No,
$1?
they don't. They're not.
Or was that just my father?
The old men are just sitting there minding their own business,
Oh,
and they're
God.
getting bothered. And the
So
girl
can
and
we-
the girls are actually like fighting over.
Can
who
we
gets
like
to talk.
dust our hair up with like powder and like wrinkle ourselves up and just wander in?
I don't think they'll let us film.
No, I mean, we just did a report back, but I'm just curious. Like, are they wearing like?
What, doesn't that happen at Screwballs?
Yeah, yeah. You said they have to have money, but like, you
Well,
know,
that could be the lower end of the dinner and a show.
but I mean, like this. Like, I would go in, you know, in my shit clothes, and
you can't go in Davio's dressed like
oh, I know that's why I don't go places
Yeah.
like that. But like,
that. No offense.
no, it's fine. I wouldn't go to any place that would have me. But
They would have you in your normal clothes.
no, I mean, it's like
This is delicious.
yeah, it's 8%. I didn't realize that until I took a sip.
Hmm.
It's nice. I couldn't figure out what the hell it was. I'm like, why did I buy this? This is Red Horse beer, and there's no explanation. And I'm like, why? 8%. I see why I grabbed it. So
they overprinted the red over the gold.
you think?
Yeah. Get that nice sheen and the foil coming through.
Mm.
Oh, maybe they did. Yeah, they did. They did. Nice. Simple. Effective. And the beer's not bad either.
It's not bad. It's a little strong. And
It's
that's me saying.
got a little bit of alcohol to it.
Well, I haven't had a beer since Friday last.
Good for you. When was the last time I had a beer? Saturday.
Well, you got to remember, like Friday night.
I had mixed drinks with dinner.
Friday
last
night went to Screwballs, and they just like, I would have like that much left, and Steph's like, here you go. I'm like, thank you.
So as an homage to Mark last night, they had a mule on the menu.
Oh, I thought you meant like a mule, like an actual.
Yeah, they were serving mule.
No, I thought it was like a show. I was
No,
going to
they had
say,
a-
you
they
probably
had
don't want to talk about
The
that.
drink, the mule.
Yeah.
And it was very good. Here's the funny thing.
Was that the
it's-
thing he made up the other day?
No, but similar. He likes to use ginger beer and stuff like that in things that he does.
Eh.
So they had mules made, I think, with ginger
Jesus
beer and stuff like that. What are you saying?
It's like some girls that don't wash their hair, wear clothes they slept in. Yeah, want to get picked up. Well,
See, I'm not seeing the comments now. All of a sudden, it stopped.
you're not getting them?
It stopped.
Scroll down a little.
I don't think I can. It
Oh,
stopped.
my
See,
gosh.
this
Oh.
is what happens.
Put the phones on. Let's get the phone. Make
Oh,
sure we're not
boy.
missing anything
Missing
here.
action.
What's going on here?
Never fails, man. Never fails. Technology lets us down at every single turn. But I just saw Moscow Mule from Stephanie, and that's below that larger comment that you have there that I am
That just
not
popped
seeing.
up.
Weird.
Yeah.
So I literally skipped over a comment.
Ted, you're texting me. Why am I not getting it on
And I see
Facebook?
Tom Nally now.
Wait,
Okay, so now I see.
that's messed up. Ted texted me, and I did not get it on my Facebook, like on the. You know what?
I know those girls, Karen.
Fucking people.
No. Yeah, that's weird.
Now, was the mule served in the copper?
It was served in a
ton?
copper, but it's lined because you can't really drink from a.
Why?
You can't drink raw copper.
Why not?
It'll poison you.
Oh, is that why my toes are blue?
Hmm.
That's why I'm wearing this sock.
Oh, by the way, Tom Nally just tuned in, and
Hey.
Tom Nally is famous because he is Tom Nally from This Is
There you are.
Tom's World. He has a YouTube channel if you ever want to learn a little bit about local history, being Northeast Philly primarily and Lower Bensalem, Lower Bucks County. He does a lot of videos on all of that. They're really neat. They're walking tours, and you can learn a little stuff and have a good time. He'll entertain you. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Karen. Okay. The girls that dance.
Well, maybe they're just all sweaty and skanky because they've been dancing.
I don't know.
Because I remember I
Well,
did.
I will say this. Back in the day,
Yeah.
at the Velvet Lounge,
Yeah.
the young ladies that would go out to see, and the older ladies, that would go to see Mike LeCompte.
Mm-hmm.
My ex and I used to refer to them as the Swirlers.
Ew.
I think I brought that up on the show once before. Because they couldn't really move very well. They just kind of rotated.
Swirled.
Yeah.
I don't know. I dated
Called it
someone
the fat
who-
girl swirl.
I dated someone who just wanted to, like, all she wanted to do was dance, like the fucking song.
All she wants to do is
And
dance.
we would go to places like Pulsations or Touche or someplace like that. And I had a uniform. I had this. It was almost like a.
Did you wear jams?
No. I didn't wear
Parachute
jeans.
pants?
No. I wore jeans, you fucker. No, I would wear like this. It was this weird shirt. It was like. I don't know what it was made of. It wasn't wicking. It was almost like a sweater, but it wasn't hot. And it was black, and it did not show the skank because it was like you'd get there at 6 o'clock, and you would dance until the place fucking closed. You were never off the floor.
See, I didn't dance.
I didn't either, but I was out there doing whatever unspeakable shit I had to do. It was like that thing. Come on, let's go. I'm like, no one's on the floor. Come on, let's go. I don't want to do this.
I would do slow dances, but I never did the
that-
dance.
That's fine, but like, no, I don't want to go out there and the
So
Catholic
so
school. I
you-
can't.
you
Look
went
how
to there.
white I am.
You went to that place.
Fuck's
I
sake.
was only at Pulsations like 2 times, and the other place you mentioned, Touche, I never went there. We used to go to a place in Center City called the Hollywood Bistro, or no, the Beverly Hills Bar and Grill. It was down in the
Okay.
basement, and it was something out the Heartthrob before that. We used to go there, but the only reason we went there is because it was free. My buddy was the bouncer, so we got in for free, and that worked out well. And we were underage.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like,
But we always did end up in like, I had one girlfriend that we always ended up in some dance club somewhere in Northeast Philly, and she liked to dance, and I'd let her go dance, and then she'd dance with some other dudes, and I didn't care. Whatever, just go dance, have fun.
I don't know. It was just like I was someone to aim at. That's the whole thing. It's funny because
What do you mean aim at?
she could focus at me and no one would bother her.
Oh,
So it looked like we were together.
I see.
That's how she described it. So to look like we're together, I'm like, I'm sorry, I drove you here. I thought we were.
That's technically a date, damn it.
Yeah, okay. But I don't know. But Bria and I were
The
talking
rec
about
hall. That's
talking
interesting,
about
Robert.
shit like this, and like I was saying how we used to go to like Bennigan's all the time, even before like I was hanging out with her, and she's just like, "Oh, you went to Bennigan's, before."
Before me?
Well, no, it wasn't even like. But she was like, "You've been going there," and I'm like, "Dude, it was one of the places that served us when we were like 17 years old."
Yeah, some of the but it was different back then too. You would find a place that would do that. You'd get away with it, so you'd go in and you drink, and we just missed the 18 mark in New Jersey. We were only a few years off from that, maybe 2 or 3 years, right? Where we could have driven over to New Jersey and
My sisters moved to Jersey.
So they could, right?
Yeah, as soon as they graduated, they all moved to Jersey, and I'm like, and they lived like right off the north. Was it the north south expressway? Right off of you go over Walt Whitman, whatever that hideous strip of road is before the
Route 30.
I don't know. I thought it was north south expressway or something. It makes no sense because I swear it runs east west. But anyway,
I never heard it referred to it. Route 130 ran north
we
to
lived
south.
very different lives, sir.
I know we did.
But
My life was centric to Northeast Philly and South Jersey. We went to all the South Jersey
this
bars.
is technically South Jersey-esque.
Yeah, of course it
Because
is.
they would go.
So
They would
that
go
wasn't
because
that
Aljo's
different.
was right off that road.
I
That was the-
remember hearing of Aljo's.
That was the big place they used to go, and but they all lived in these shithole hovel apartments.
Of course they did, but
right
they could
around
go drink.
Yeah, right around
So who
the
cares?
the disco and everything. And I remember when I was a little kid and the hustle was a big thing. My sisters tried to teach me that, and I was like, please don't do this to
The
me.
hustle.
The hustle.
I remember that.
Like, please don't do this.
Disco Duck
stuff
was
to me.
my tune when I was a kid. That
Yeah.
I loved that
Yeah.
song as
Yeah.
a kid.
But I remember one time when I was in sixth grade, went to New York, and we went to this. They took us to a disco called Adam's Apple,
Uh-oh.
where the hustle was invented.
Oh, with the
And it was sixth grade for me at least. Not like Florida where they were already having kids, but sixth grade for me, like girls and boys hated each other. We got to this disco, everyone wanted to dance.
yeah.
But I'm like,
But there was
in
a
gym
thing.
class
So
we wouldn't do like
you and I are the same age.
yeah.
And about the age when we were in 5th and 6th grade, disco was really at the height.
Yeah. I remember
76, 77,
I remember
78.
paying to see the PG version of Saturday Night Fever so that I could sneak into Alien.
Yeah, I wasn't even allowed to go see that movie. My mother wouldn't let me. But my 6th grade, it was a graduation party, but we were just graduating to go to middle school. Because it was 7, 8, 9 in Northeast Philly, in Philly. And they had a DJ come in, and they were playing, Diana Ross, and they were playing a lot of the stars from the Casablanca record label. And I recognized these stars because they were on the label, and I'm sure I went up to the DJ and said, "You gonna play Kiss?" I'm sure I was.
Did he cry?
I don't remember, but
Yes, you said that. You said that.
that was a coming of age dance. That was the first time that in 6th grade began to realize, she looks interesting.
I was doing that in kindergarten, but it wasn't cool. Nor was it in sixth grade.
So you were sexual in kindergarten.
Yes.
There's something
Not
wrong
with anybody, but yeah, no, absolutely. I
Anyway,
had a girlfriend
so-
in kindergarten.
Okay,
I showed you the picture.
it's fine, Jim.
Oh my God. Tom wants to know if he can come on the show.
Tom can come on the show. When do you want to come in?
He wants to come on like right now.
Oh,
Hang,
well, then,
hang on a minute,
hold
Tom.
on.
I have to do some
Get him connected.
intestinal yoga here.
Intestinal yoga.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
it sounds grosser than it is. Actually, well, yeah.
just got a friend request from somebody named Nikki Del Moore.
Does she have two pictures?
No, it's an old
Oh, okay.
guy.
Does he have two pictures? And
He's in Los Angeles. He's from Sydney, Australia. What's up with this guy? He's friends with a lot of people I know. That's interesting.
sorry, I'm all caps.
I don't know who this guy is. Interesting. Well, if you're listening, Nikki, tell me who you are and what you're all about.
I get those all the time, but it's usually a woman that has like 2 or 3 pictures, and they're all of her like, you know, with her nipples sticking out. And I'm like, she knows no one I know, and I don't remember her from anywhere, so I'm assuming I'm not going to be friends with you. I'm not that pathetic, man. I'm not doing that.
I don't get many of those anymore, thank God.
It happens. It's rarer now, but
What I do is I just delete them. That's probably why I don't notice them.
I got one. I don't know when, like maybe a week ago, and I was like, I showed Brie. I was like, look at this. Look.
I do find it interesting that there's women of a certain age, usually somewhere between 40 and 50. They've dumped the husband.
Yeah.
And then they get on Facebook, and for some reason, in every picture, they're either doing duck lips.
That's a thing still?
And the other thing that I notice is no matter what picture they take, somehow, they get their cleavage in the shot. Like, oh, it was just the angle in every one of the last 100 pictures you posted.
And it was cold.
I find that
very cold.
I find it fucking pathetic, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah, don't try.
But I know you're trying, and it's great. You know,
it's like my Facebook picture. There's no one who's going to look at that and go, "Oh yeah, I want that."
Somebody did.
No, well, that was not from my Facebook picture.
You don't know. Somebody's wanking to something you're doing.
Well, I assume that, but I don't want to.
Lady wanking. I don't know.
No, I'm doing some. You know, you never know. I've had guys come up and be like, you know, I'm like,
sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
It's fine. It's fine. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Was like bad.
Dude, it's almost 8:30 already.
See?
Let's have a conversation.
We just do.
That's going to be the new tagline,
shit.
by the way.
Really? I have to
it
do
came
more
to me.
graphics, damn it.
It came to me in a vision.
Oh God, no!
I swear to God.
Were you like passed out on the floor at the time?
I was probably one too many Jamesons.
Had you had too many Jamesons and laughed way too hard to the Carol Burnett elephant sketch, and you had a vision?
I think that was it was a Doors movie.
Easy there, Steph. Oh, the Doors movie. So you were like the Lizard King.
Yeah.
And you just thought of that.
I thought that was a great movie.
Weirdly enough,
wasn't that produced by a famous producer or something like that?
I would hope so. Yeah.
I
don't know who.
I thought it was great. I thought he did a great job. What's his name? Playing Jim Morrison.
Val Kilmer. Yeah,
he did a great
he was really
job.
good. He
was
sounds like
great.
him too.
Yeah.
I was working on that
Really
Halloween thing.
captivating.
I put the picture of, and for some reason, I was thinking of The Simpsons when they did an homage to that, where she drank the water from, and she like got all stoned from the water at what is the hell is it, Duffland, and she's like walking around in a blanket screaming.
David would be able to tell you everything you need to know about. He knows like almost every episode of The Simpsons.
Oh God, I remember years ago, a friend of my brother-in-law said, "Wouldn't it be great if there was like a network that all they do is like play The Simpsons 24 hours a day?" And now I'm like, "Fuck you, Bazilowitz, you piece of shit! How dare you be pressing it?" So, what do you think of this?
I
man?
was just going to ask you, what are you thinking of this?
I'm gonna.
Red Horse Beer. I'm going to give it a 7.5.
All right, I just got to give it an 8. I really do like it. It's very strong. What the fuck? You didn't give me a rating for last week.
I called you afterward and told you. Or
You
something.
did?
Yeah.
No. Did you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, what is it?
I think it was an 8.5.
Okay. What is with the decimals, man?
I like decimals. I like that guy Dewey too.
Oh, fuck that guy. I want to find my book. I don't want to go by the thing.
Everybody's talking about nipple bras here and cleavage. Wow.
What are you talking about?
I'm reading up on the comments. I'm trying to catch up. I'm not doing a great job at following the live commentary tonight.
It's difficult because sometimes I have to break it. I remember I broke in a few months ago, and you were like, "I was just getting to the point." I'm like, Jimmy, damn it.
I'm happy to be here tonight. So I have a whopping, because now it's out there, and the job's
I need a noun after whopping.
whopping for 5 weeks.
Okay.
The job's been posted. They actually have resumes coming in. So I will be done work, supposedly, September 3rd.
Nice.
So the week after that,
I'm going to hate you.
No, that's the week that we get to do the Vesper.
That's true. I got to get that together. I think I have all the stuff. I have to double check. And I'm sorry.
It might be a Tuesday that week. We also have to figure out when we're going to have Brian Quinn on. We have to figure out what Tuesday.
Did he agree?
He agreed to a
anything?
Tuesday.
Okay.
He said we just throw him some Tuesdays. Maybe we could do 2 shows in 1 week. I don't know.
Doesn't
I
matter.
know that we have somebody lined up for September 15th penciled in.
Do we?
Yeah.
The 15th. Wait, is that? I thought it
think
was.
that's
I thought it was the September 15th,
14th, 15th?
12th.
Let me look. Well, if I won't look now because if I go on my
We
calendar.
have someone for the 12th, and I think we have someone for the. I have to.
Or was it August 15th? I don't know.
We have to talk because we had someone
Anyway.
for a 22nd. I thought. I have to
It's-
look. I will have to
I'll
talk
have
about
it somewhere on
afterwards.
my phone, but
Yep.
the month of August is going to be a little rough for me to change nights and all that stuff. So because this month I'm going in the studio with Instinct. So
Nice.
there's 2 Sundays in August I'm going to be in the recording studio, and we're going to a really cool studio over in Jersey. I'll tell you more about it as things progress. I'm really excited about this.
Are you going tomorrow night?
Yes,
Ah, nice.
you bought tickets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't let you down.
Do you need tickets?
I thought you were buying. You bought tickets.
I can get tickets. You want me to get you a ticket?
I thought you bought tickets for all.
I
of
got
us.
tickets for us, me,
Who us?
Bree, and I.
Oh, see now. Wait, let's have a conversation after
Okay.
this.
Sorry.
Because I was trying to get Nance to go, but she thought it was a guy's thing.
Oh no, she's going. Good.
Okay, let's
But there are tickets still available.
let's have a conversation after this. Maybe we can get.
Because Nick wanted to get an Uber.
We have to pick up Nancy's car tomorrow from the dealership, but let's talk to her after
All
we're
right,
done. Okay.
Nick wanted to get an Uber, but I have to work till like the last second.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be tight for me. So I'm going to just like jump and run. So
Okay. Well, we'll
have
talk
another
more.
one of these because
But what we're talking about is
I don't
we're going to see Brian Quinn tomorrow night at the Ardmore Music Hall, and he's doing an Alice in Chains thing, right?
Yep.
Now, this is electric or acoustic?
I don't know. I think it's electric. I don't know.
Oh, the
I
even
had
better.
this. Nick sent me the set list.
Well, I don't want to know the set list. I just want to go and be surprised. That's like knowing how the movie plays out.
Yeah, it's fine.
I never look at set lists when I go to see a band. I like to just go and do it. So we're going to check out Brian over at the Ardmore Music Hall, and then sometime in the near future we're going to have Brian come in, and we're going to do what we do. We're going to have a conversation with Brian, and we'll talk about the stuff we talk about. But there will be somewhat of an agenda. Typically, when we have somebody that has done some things or is noted for some things, we will delve into the things that they've done. And
They
Brian,
deign to come and talk to
Brian,
idiots like us.
he played in Candlebox, and that's a lot of. We got to talk about that.
Who do you think the most famous person we ever interviewed was, besides Ted?
The keyboard player from Prince,
Dr. Fink.
Dr. Fink.
Dr. Fink.
Did he pass away?
No, he's still
Okay.
alive. No. I'm going to have to look and see what he's up to and see if he wants to come back on again. I don't know if we have a whole lot to talk about. But
Well, I'm glad that he's still alive, so we can have him come back. I would think it was Dr.
he's got
Fink.
stuff to promote. He does a lot of stuff in Minnesota.
I told you that Scott McClatchy got mentioned on WHYY.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I thought I must have had that conversation in my head with you.
Yeah, we have this.
On Thursday mornings, I listen to HYY on the way into work. It calms me down because I'm a pretty angry guy. On Thursday mornings, there's a woman that comes on at about 10 minutes before the hour. Oh, wow. And she goes over all of the stuff that's coming up on the weekend.
Sup, man? Hey, you there?
I'm here.
All right. So she goes over what's going to come up in the weekend. And so she does
personal, isn't it?
the wrap up for the weekend, whatever concerts are coming to town, things of interest, And she mentioned Scott McClatchy one time when I was listening.
Wow. He's
About
a good
2
dude,
weeks
man.
ago. It was really cool. So Tom Nally's now on the party line,
I'm here, man.
which any of you can do if you want to. You just have to send a private message to Jim,
On Facebook, and then you jump onto a messenger phone call.
and we can put you on the air. So it's not that
Because
difficult.
it's the most
It's the most
Most
direct.
technology we can deal with.
Well, I think in the future, I've been thinking about possibly using a Teams type program maybe for us, if you'd be open to it.
I actually have Teams on here,
Mm-hmm.
and we could possibly do that.
We would have to use the
test it.
cameras on our computers, and then we could do maybe
Oh,
like
fuck
a
that.
central.
I don't want to do that.
A central one, which would be the. I don't know what that would be. How you would do it.
We could probably configure Teams to do that, to take this camera.
Perfect.
So I don't think it's a problem. But we have to. That's something we have to test. We have to get a shit ton of beer, and come down here and test.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have time
a little
soon.
bit of time.
Yeah.
So,
we can do all kinds of creepy shit.
I can stay up really late at night. And
Like, I mean, I was like messing
because
with.
I know you work late in the morning. You start,
Yeah.
So I can do things.
I had to
later.
explain that to the guy who's filling in for my fucking supervisor today.
Jesus, language.
Well, I go into work
Wait,
today.
you have a fucking supervisor?
I know. Like
Yeah.
I
Is that
didn't-
different than the? Is that
I
different
had
than
a
regular
fuck
supervisor?
coach.
He's actually my supervisor is an awesome guy,
Put your hips into it, kid.
but like he's out right now because he's out on personal stuff going on. He's been out for
So
like a
now you
month.
deal with this fucking supervisor.
Right.
Well, the guy that is replacing him is a fucking supervisor.
Oh, wait, let me see if I can stitch something together here.
Mm-hmm.
Tom,
Yes.
I'll put what I was going to say on the back burner.
You
and
will.
I will forget it forever, and we'll never get back.
Tom.
So, hey,
I'm
it's a
playing
mystery.
in Levittown this weekend
Where's that sound?
on Saturday night. Are you available? I'm
On
not asking
Saturday
you if you
night?
can be there. I'm asking if you have the availability.
What time are we talking Saturday night? Because I do work Sundays now.
Well, we start at 9 o'clock. You can stay for 30 minutes for all I care. Are you available?
It's
There it
very,
is.
very possible. I have to, I have to confer with the girlfriend because.
Okay. Well, you could bring her with you.
Well, she would have to.
Yeah. She have to drive you because you have to have beer.
What?
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Jim, if said individual was available, you could go and meet him finally.
Oh, he'll blow me off.
No,
Hey,
we're
wait,
gonna,
no-
we're trying to make a
wait,
date
whoa,
right
whoa.
now.
That costs money now. I mean, come on.
All right, what is it? What's the standard? $40 now? What is it? I don't know.
Just
Well,
saying. This has
Depends on how
possibilities.
There's
good
a
I am.
story why I know that. But anyway. Yeah. Let me
All right.
Remind me. I'll forget stuff.
Well, I need you two to converse amongst yourselves offline tomorrow or whenever
All right.
and see if this is plausible.
When is this now? What in the holy
Saturday.
fuck was
What
that?
is going on, dude?
I got a message.
Saturday, 9 o'clock at McStew's. Old School will be playing there.
Oh, this Saturday.
This Saturday.
All right.
I don't know.
It's extremely possible.
Well,
Extremely possible.
Extreme will not be there.
Oh, well,
They
God,
were just in
thank God.
town, and from what I understand, by the way, Extreme stole the fucking
They
show.
always do. They do.
Really?
And I love that. God bless you, Nuno Betancourt. You are my hero.
Sorry. Snap my leg.
I actually considered getting tickets to go to that show just to see them. But I saw them recently. But seriously, I thought about going to that show just to see them because they're that good. But they only had a short set, and that's kind of a bummer to me.
Wasn't it the guy from Extreme that got pretty much turned down by, not turned down, but he did perform with Van Halen.
Well, he didn't get turned down.
briefly?
He was the singer for Van Halen for one record.
Yeah, but it was only for like.
It was the
one-
worst fucking album they ever made. Eddie Van
It
Halen
sure was.
Eddie Van Halen was out of his mind at the time. He wrote the album with his therapist. You can look that up. You can look that up. Thank you, Yvonne. She said Extreme rocked. He was in a bad place. And the other thing he did, which was interesting, and if you're a guitar player, you'll get this. If you're not, you might not.
I'll just drink.
He decided to use single coil pickups for the entire album. So his guitar tone sounds really weird, and it doesn't sound like Eddie Van Halen. It sounds like Eddie Van Halen playing somebody's broken guitar.
Does it sound like Darth Vader playing Eddie Van Halen?
No, it's not that bad.
Okay, sorry.
It's competent. It's just not. It's not a good album. It's really.
Oh,
I
well,
don't know
not a
that
good album.
competent. Competent isn't really a good. Like if you're with a girl and you're like, "How was it?" And she says, "Competent." Are you happy?
You got the job done.
And you're good with that?
You noodled, you finished, and maybe she got a little turned on.
Wow.
What you want is screaming yes, and it went great.
I just figure when she walks away, if she can walk,
But you're
she
talking
staggers a
about
little.
Eddie Van Halen was a pro. Like you could put him on an acoustic guitar, he still sounded good. He
Yeah,
always
yeah.
sounds good. But that album was not a good album. In as far as Van Halen albums go, it was one of the low points.
But
it
see,
was
I
actually
would
the
also,
low point.
It was pretty shitty.
I also have an unpopular opinion that Van Hagar was nothing compared to Van Halen.
Well, I have the same opinion.
I do have a better appreciation of them now than I did
so
then.
do I. That's funny. As I've gotten older,
I mean,
I do
Don't get
enjoy
me
that
wrong.
music.
I love Sammy.
Yeah, I love Sammy.
Sammy Hagar is great.
I loved him as the Red Rocker
But
hero.
Yeah, I have a
I
shirt.
do not like him as Van Halen.
Well, they figured out a way to get a certain sound, and Van
Yeah.
Hagar was a different sound, and
It wasn't bad.
it was a
but it
more
wasn't David Lee Roth.
commercialized.
If they weren't Van Halen, if they were just another band, they would
It
have
would've
kicked
been-
ass.
Exactly. So it's sort of
Yes,
like when
absolutely.
Kiss dropped the makeup, and they got two guys in the band that weren't in the original band. It was a completely different sound. One had nothing to do with the other, and should not have been called Kiss. Quite frankly. Same scenario. Same scenario. No offense to my non-makeup Kiss fan friends, which there are many.
Just take it easy.
It's,
They should have been called Kissed with an ED at the end.
Oh, they
Kissed.
could have just called it the Gene and Paul Power Hour.
There you go.
Years ago, I used to get God, what was it? Like FM magazine, Famous Monsters magazine, all this kind of stuff. All kinds of like movie and sci-fi kind
Okay.
of shit. One of those magazines had a comic that was a kind of like not a parody, but like maybe an homage, because that's my
Okay.
favorite word
I
tonight,
like that.
of Kiss, called Cuss Off. And it was like these girls went to see him, groupies, and like they went backstage, and there was all kinds of dirty shit. And then they found out they were aliens. And I've been looking for that
That's
goddamn thing. It was actually published in like I can't remember. I found it. It was like some crazy ass magazine, but I had a copy of it somewhere. I had all these really cool ass magazines. I had like years of heavy metal magazine just stored away in boxes at my parents' house.
It was a wild magazine.
Well, I remember
had quite a few.
my mom like came one day to and she walked in the house. She goes, "Here, I bought you that magazine you read," and she threw it on the table, and it was a woman with gigantic breasts unzipping her thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Thank you."
Thanks for the tits, Mom.
Well,
Yeah, like-
I saw the movie Heavy Metal when it came out. I was
Yeah.
probably 14,
Oh, that was great.
and it was exciting, but I didn't remember. I hadn't seen it in probably 30 or 35 years. I don't know how long it was. When my son was, he was probably about,
I'm shocked I don't have it on like Blu-ray or anything.
he was like 8 years old, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I found Heavy Metal on DVD. I brought it home. We got it at
I think it was done by
Blockbuster.
Nelvana. It was like a Canadian
So I
company.
put
that
this
did
thing on, and all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, 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 we can't be watching this. This is totally inappropriate.
it. Nah, it's good, man.
Oh my God. I probably let him watch it anyway. But
Yeah, there's not. The worst. What is the worst part? Like
all
the
of
Harry
it.
Canyon part.
Now, another exciting
dear Lord.
episode in the
Been a
life
while.
of the most fantastic crime fighter the world has ever known.
I miss Jim
After
Robbins
a hard
saying that.
weekend of
I
striking
missed that
terrific
too.
terror, the wonderful white-winged
We're
weekend
probably gonna get nailed
warrior
for this.
returns to City Hall.
Step to
You're
the rear
gonna
of the
get
bus,
nailed.
please. Step to the rear of the bus. Yeah, what is it? Does this bus go to City Hall, driver? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Pardon me, madam, is this seat taken?
What does it look like?
Well, I thought perhaps you could hold the little girl on your lap.
You want to sit here?
Well, yes, I
Then you
would.
hold the kid.
All right,
Gwendolyn, get up.
thank you.
Sit on the man's lap. I don't want to. He looks funny. Sit on the man's lap. He looks like a chicken. Never mind, just sit. Why does he look like a chicken? How should I know why he looks like a chicken? Chickens eat people. Chickens don't do nothing. You believe that?
They're horrible
yeah.
things.
Then you sit on his lap. You're gonna get it from me, Gwendolyn.
That's all right, madam, if the little girl doesn't...
Shut up. I'll handle this.
Right.
Sit down.
Yes.
Now you get up on his lap. Oh, all right. Psst. Mommy? What? I don't like chickens. Shut up and sit. Well, I don't. Chickens are nice. Why? They do nice things. Like what? Like lay eggs. Hey, chicken?
I'm not able to do that, little girl.
Aren't you a chicken?
No, I'm not.
Aren't those feathers?
Yes, they're feathers. Don't pull the feathers, little girl. Madam, would you ask your child not to pull my feathers?
Don't you like kids?
Yes, I do. Please don't do that.
Mommy, tell him to lay an egg for me. Lay an egg for her.
Madam, I am not able to do. Madam, please don't pull my feathers. Little girl, don't do that. Don't do.
Well, has Chicken Man at long last come face to face with the infamous chicken plucker? Can a kid that young be infamous? And mostly important of all, isn't it illegal to pluck a chicken while the bus is in motion?
I think chicken plucker itself.
Oh,
might be a bad
I
thing.
miss that, man.
Why have you never done that for Halloween?
Be Chicken Man?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I could find the right chicken costume.
Nick, I don't know either, man. I could find you a chicken costume, and all you have to do is put a cape on.
I am the chicken plucker.
That's great.
It would be so.
What a plucker. You mother plucker.
Just imagine. You're dressed as a chicken in a cape, right? Acting like that with the microphone with all the shit going on.
I don't know if I could do that voice. I don't know if I could do him
You got
the
it.
way he
Yeah,
does
that's
it.
fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. Like there's gonna be some like 8-year-old kid going like, that doesn't sound like Chicken Man at all.
No, I am not Chicken Man.
You suck, sir.
I don't
I
suck.
am
I
not
pluck.
Chicken Man.
Can I have
I
the
am
mic?
a
Give me the
chicken plucker.
microphone.
I'm a pecker.
I want the microphone. Give me the microphone.
I'm a mother plucker.
I don't want the candy. Give me the microphone. Give it to me now.
That happens, Jim.
I know.
Here's my saliva-soaked microphone. Ugh.
Mr.
That
Paul,
just sounds-
why does it smell like beer? How come
I don't know. I've been drinking old fashions
How
all
come
night.
it smells like my uncle when he's sleeping?
Ew. Why are you wearing it when he's sleeping? Okay, Jim, it's that time of the night.
Oh, God, is it really?
It is time.
Again?
Again.
For this? Where the hell's the music? Oh, there it is. All right, shut up. Jesus fucking
Sorry.
Christ, that was horrible. What
I know.
the hell?
I don't know what happened.
All right, so let's get rid of Kid Rock and bring this up. So
That must be what it is.
I didn't do that on purpose. That's just
Gesundheit.
what happened. But
All right.
you want to do this?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
This is a simple game. There are 6 statements on the screen
Why 6? Because I said so.
because he said so. 5 of which are true. 1 of which Jim made up. He fibbed. And he's trying to fool you, that mother plucker. So your job is to guess the statement that Jim made up, if you're so inclined or able to.
And your prize is nothing.
That's it. That's the
I
best
mean,
prize
maybe
of
we
all.
see you at the bar, we'll get you a drink. How about that?
Oh.
We could do that.
Well, then we're gonna this weekend. If somebody's won in the
Right.
past, we're gonna have to buy.
We'll see.
We might be buying a lot of beers.
This is a weird week, man. I took time with this.
Right.
At least 5 or 6 minutes.
I don't know. You could be at McStew's buying a lot of beers.
No, I'm gonna be a long win here. All right, so here we go. Ready?
Sure. Now everybody's tuned. They know.
There we go.
People tune
Number
in.
1, Florida
Number
man attempts to board plane with a rocket-propelled grenade launcher.
What kind of grenades?
RPG.
Like, did he have like
It's an RPG.
yeah?
It's not a type of grenade. It's an RPG.
Well, maybe he was using lemons.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Number 2, Florida woman calls 911 because neighbor's parrot is mocking her laugh.
I like that. That would be fun.
Number 3, Florida man claims self-defense after driving with dead body to lawyer's office.
Wouldn't you?
I would definitely do
Look,
something.
I don't know what to do with this thing. What do I do? Do I call the police? I don't know.
Sorry, it's Mitch McConnell. He's fine. Number 4, Florida man points gun at man at karaoke bar after getting upset about the music.
Of course he did.
Number 5, Florida man scares 8-year-old girl after having sex in Walgreens bathroom?
What? Wait, what?
What?
Number 6,
I don't
Florida
know.
man naked with beer, woman's underwear, arrested for exposure at beach.
That happens every weekend in Wildwood.
That's,
I already know.
That would be the Lake Worth Pier for me, but there we go.
I already know.
All right, what do you think?
And number 3.
Number 3?
Yep.
All right.
I'm getting to know you guys.
We got a Robert. Robert has number 5. Jimmy Rosioli has. I'm always saying your name wrong, Jimmy, but he is number 2.
Number 2. All right.
He did number 2.
Stephanie said the karaoke bar one is false.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with number 4 as well.
Number 4. Okay.
Just because. I would get upset though if they played the stuff I didn't like.
You're all wrong. I'm right.
I'm not sure I'd pull a gun, but
Why not?
it's
I don't.
it's
I don't
in a
even,
lockbox.
I don't even understand number 5.
Oh, well,
Like, is he having sex with a 6-year-old? Did you make like a pedophile?
he
joke?
scares a 6-year-old after having sex. I can't.
Yeah.
Explain
See,
that.
I don't even want to talk about that one. It bothers me.
Okay. We'll
Number 3 would only be real if Saul Goodman was a real person.
He isn't.
You know what I mean?
He's not real.
No, man.
I thought it was.
That's
LA.
Bob Odenkirk.
Nick, you're saying 5. Okay.
All right. Jackie Kearns with number 2.
Bree says 4. My God. Wait, we got others here.
Mary Kelly has 2.
Battleliner is 3.
So everybody said Tom said 3, so we
What
all
does
have to
Mary
do
have?
everything but 3.
Mary
got
has 2.
Number 2. She's with Jackie.
Okay.
They're with the parrot.
Wait, Jackie have 2 as well? Jackie has 2. All right. Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up.
I can't see anything because of this thing's in my face.
I can't see so much.
That's what she said.
What else we got here? Justin says number 3.
Ah.
Oh, we got the other screen going too now.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit
Forget about this. There's people in the other
I
world.
get everybody. So Bree, Battleliner, Justin.
Battleliner says hello, Tom.
Hello.
Hello.
Make sure you go subscribe to This Is Tom's World, by the way. I'm just saying.
There you go.
I just said it.
I'll get it wherever I
He
can.
literally didn't, but that's fine.
Hey,
that's
I
fine.
used to say that all the time.
Where are we here? Okay.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm going to play the music. Let's see if anybody else scoots in under the... So I think we got everybody.
Dude, like the viewership might have pulled one. It's like, oh, it's 8:45.
See what weird shit they came up with this time.
Maybe next week we'll do it at 8:15. Fuck you, people.
Yeah, you'll miss it.
Maybe we'll do double Jeopardy and do 2 of them. I don't know.
Yeah, I can do.
Who's on next week?
No, nobody's on next week.
Oh, nice.
I don't think. Wait, let me check. Calendars and I don't get. Nope, nobody's on.
Not great.
Not until the 12th.
The 12th.
All right, fuck it. We're done. All right, here we
Oh,
go.
jeez.
All right.
All right, so here we go. So, okay, number 6 is real. I mean, that's a dead giveaway. I mean, like, shit.
I told you that happens at Wildwood every weekend.
That's like the Lake Worth Beach every goddamn day.
Daytona Beach, it happens when the kids streak.
No, you want to know shithole Lake Worth Beach.
I don't, and
It's
I won't
right
go.
around the corner from Mar-Lago. It's a shithole.
I have no desire to be in any of those areas.
Nope. All right, so, yeah, guy did try to get on with an RPG.
Why not? Wouldn't you?
I saw a guy in a turban walking with a thing that looked like an RPG once in the airport.
You realize it was his kid.
No, I followed him for a while because I always like to play spy at the airport. You know there's a fucking spy there somewhere.
There's also a marshal.
Let's see.
Or 2.
All right. So I'm going to get this out of the way right away. This one is real. Sorry, guys.
Whatever that means.
A guy was having sex in the bathroom and a girl caught him.
But he was with a girl having sex.
Well, I mean that can happen anywhere.
So there was a couple in the bathroom.
There was, yeah.
See, that's
That, look, I didn't write the fucking headline.
I know you didn't. The person that, well, it's a Florida newspaper.
Yeah,
What do you
I'm
expect?
sure they'd probably have a 6th grade education like Jethro Bodine.
See?
So, yeah, there
Now,
you
if it
go.
would have
All I
been
was picturing
man
was,
caught
you know,
having sex with an alligator. That would be more Florida.
That's probably
I
coming
hope he
up.
was arrested too, Nick.
A dead alligator at that.
Right.
Because you don't want to do it with a live one.
Let's
Well,
see.
they do roll.
Yeah.
Alligators?
Well, yeah.
They do,
that could be
yeah. I've
good.
seen that, yeah.
That
Crocs
could
do
be
it, too.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Crikey, what a crocodile.
Because they grab you and they roll your ass around, then drag you and let you drown, then they eat your ass when you're nice and tender.
I don't want anybody.
One
to-
tried
Watch
to
me
do it to
stick
me
my
once.
thumb up his ass and really piss him off.
The first month I lived in Florida, one tried to kill me.
Of course they did.
Yeah, because I was stupid. I was like, can I touch it? All right.
Can I pet that dog?
I
You
love
can
that
touch
video.
that
That
dog.
is the greatest video ever.
Can I pet that dog?
All right. Okay, so I got to break more hearts. Sorry, guys. This one's real.
What was that one? Florida man claims self-defense after driving with the
Dead bodies.
No
in the
way.
left.
Of course that.
No way.
I gotta say,
Dude.
the language this week was weird.
It's a little
Like
clunky.
it's
a little clunky.
and it's dead on what the fucking headline was. I didn't do this.
I know you're an honest reporter.
I'm just trying to do my thing.
You do a very good job.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
Some folks won.
Of course they did. There's 3 on each line, aren't there?
Yep. So
Somebody's crying.
Gotta buy
Somebody's
a
dying.
lot of drinks coming up.
Everybody's going to be at Mixed Stews this weekend, or they might be at Screwballs in a few weeks, and then they'll be
There
like,
you go.
"Hey man, you owe me a beer."
That's fine. And the winner is number 2.
See that seems completely plausible.
Oh, it is, yeah. But I looked.
I mean, the walls
could
are
not-
thin in Florida.
Oh, parrots are fucking loud.
Yeah,
They're terrifying
Yeah.
beasts.
cockatiels.
Cockatiels aren't as bad as parrots. Parrots
What's
are
the white one? Cockatoo.
cockatoos.
They
yeah.
are a nightmare.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
So hey,
Don't get a cockatoo.
if you pick number 2, you win.
You win a beer with
Find
Jim.
me at a bar. I'll buy you a drink.
He doesn't announce the bars he's going to, except this weekend. He could be at Mixed Stews.
Well, unless I show up.
You're
then
gonna
he
cost
won't
me
be
money,
there.
you fucker.
if you go,
You get
Yeah, he
nothing.
won't
You
be
lost.
there.
Fuck off.
here's what'll go
Listen,
down.
I have
Tom will
one
say,
pass.
"I'm going. I can make it," and Jim at the last minute will be like, "Sorry,
Yeah, I couldn't.
Sorry,
something suddenly came up.
I had
have
to have
piano lessons.
I had to have experimental bowel surgery, and I can't make it.
Listen, I have a rhino up my ass. I can't.
I just
I use it for my singing.
yeah. You know, I you know what's funny? That reminds me of something. Sadly,
Wow,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Spider-Man?
So but just around the time I moved back to Camp Russia.
Back
Back.
in New York, King of Prussia mood.
Yeah. Wow, that was weird. Okay. So you know how you sell a house, you have to have like they have to do an inspection.
Nick Dick Cataldi wants a beer. Tomorrow night, Nick.
Didn't I buy you a beer the other day? I'll buy you another one. That's fine.
He's cashing in the past chips,
I will get you one tomorrow.
and they're not Buffalo.
That's okay, Robert. Many people don't like me. Most people don't like Nick. I'll catch you up tomorrow, man. I'll get you. But
Yes, sir.
so what the fuck was I talking about?
I don't know.
Where was I?
You were there.
When you move back
Oh yeah,
to King
right
of
here we go.
Prussia.
Back.
Yeah, things up my
Back
ass.
in
Okay.
King of Prussia groove.
So I posted on
Rhinos up your ass.
I posted on Facebook, like home inspections. It's like being chased by a giraffe and stopping abruptly. You know, like there we are. That led to my dad, who I don't think I'd spoken to in like 10 years, contacting me like, I heard you lost your job and you're losing your house. I'm like, what? Yeah, I heard you lost your house.
No, I sold it.
No, I'm selling it.
No, it's still where it was. I didn't lose it.
But that's my family. They don't understand metaphors. So that was the thing. As soon as I posted that, like my family went completely fucking berserk. Like he must have lost his job. He lost a house. He's on heroin. Bree left him. And
You were on heroin.
no, I don't like heroin. I don't
thought
like
it was
needles.
the Pompey
No.
bagels.
I could never. I got nervous about a blood test. I ate a bunch of bagels, and then I had to do a fucking blood test for a job, and I'm like, I'm gonna fail.
Don't fuck when you do a blood test.
Yeah. I was like, oh. I told you that one time you and we went somewhere and got fucking annihilated, and like we're driving home.
Wait, you and me?
Yeah, believe it or not. And I got home and I was like, oh fuck, I have biometric screening tomorrow morning.
Oh my!
No,
I guess I ain't getting that job.
No, it was really good. It was actually really good. The only thing that was fucked up was my blood pressure was a little high, but the guy did the blood draw and he missed 6 times. Then he did the blood pressure and he's like, it's a little high. I'm like, was it? Still. All right. Sorry. I'm just.
Jim, have you anything to promote?
Probably, but I got to click on stuff. Give me a
Okay.
minute here and I got to like figure out where it is. Ah, here it is. So, we'll do this. This
All
is
right.
our promotion page
Oh,
now.
look at that.
Isn't that cute?
Fancy.
Yeah. So, hey.
The old bulgy eye guide.
Yeah, you look so excited. You look much more happier than I am. I just look
I look
drunk
more
and
happy than I
unshaven.
normally do in real life.
Yeah, but
I think he has a boner in that picture.
I think I do.
it's possible, yeah. Hey, we have a YouTube channel, and we some folks are already up there listening to it and whatever you do on YouTube and stuff. But there it is, right there, youtube.com/@the-P-word-show. That's a lot of stuff, but just go to YouTube and look it up. I don't know, fucking know. That's the way it is. What else? We also have...
Just search for the P word. You'll find it.
Yeah, it's there. There might be a few more. Fucking Trump, man, with the P word thing. That whole thing just blew up, and we already had the thing, but
I gotta grab him by the P
yeah,
word.
you know, like god damn it. Anyway,
You know, sometimes you do.
We gave him our
sometimes
best
you don't. You don't.
stuff.
You don't know.
yeah,
You don't know.
he fucks me over. But we also have an email address.
Not
and
just you, Jim.
It's up there on the screen. So if you have any suggestions, or you want to be on the show, or you just want to say, you fucking weirdos, what's with that Florida man shit? There's our email address. Check that shit.
You could write to
folks.
the P word person, and
They'll probably get back.
probably answer your pertinent question.
And the person who answers our email is drunk 24/7, so it will be fun.
That would be the HR department.
Right. We're way too busy and important to deal with that.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, hey, MontgoRadio.com. You want to check out some badass college radio, check out MontgoRadio.com. You really want to check out some badass stuff, man, check out it, MontgoRadio.com, Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock. Check out the Cat Call, my daughter's radio show. It is badass. She is badass. We did some good shit there. So check out MontgoRadio.com, where music and minds meet. That's crazy.
Badass we.
What you got, man?
Well, I'm just wondering if Tom has anything to promote.
Tom, you got anything?
He better.
Let's see. Oh yeah. So there's this YouTube channel that I do. I mean, nobody's really heard of it or anything. There's only like 3,000 plus subscribers and stuff like that. But you could be one of them. You could totally be one of them. So go check it out. This is Tom's World. If you love history, if you love people
Or
that
her
explore
story.
wooded areas, or just do random videos like I did Cat's Antiques over there in Croydon.
That was
Like,
good.
you never know what I'm going to do.
I like
But
that one.
mostly it's history. I'm looking for a big banger video to come back with. I have not made a video.
Oh, I know
since-
two bangers that want to be big.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Well, you know what? That could be on my OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's an OnlyFans thing, yeah.
Yeah. OnlyFans.com/this is Tom's. No, it doesn't exist. Don't look.
Oh, I just tried. Damn it.
Damn it. But no, I'm looking for a big video. So if anybody knows local history around like the Ben Salem, far northeast area, if there's anywhere that you know of, feel free. I have a Facebook page. Same thing, facebook.com/this is Tom's World. Send me a message. Let me know your suggestions. I haven't made a video really, like a real video, since September of like this past September.
We're not judging you.
People were
quite a
asking
while.
what's going. We need to get together with him. We need to do the.
I know.
The old film studio at Valley Forge.
That's the one.
I think
was
that'd be
telling
pretty
them that.
badass. That there's Port Kennedy. There's a ton of shit, man. We could do.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff over there.
We'll talk
Yep,
about
I missed
this.
that train.
Oh, that fucking train. 100
I missed
degrees,
that
and we go to
train
see
when
a
it came
steam
through.
engine.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Fucking idiots.
Tomorrow night,
You weren't alone.
Thursday night, 7:30 is
No, it's 8 o'clock, but
No.
the doors open at 7:15.
July 30th.
July 30th.
It's tomorrow. No, it's tomorrow, July 31st.
That is tomorrow.
That's what I'm talking about.
July
Ardmore
30th.
Music
Today's
Hall.
7:30. Brian Quinn, Alice in Chains tribute at the Ardmore Music Hall in Ardmore.
Right.
If you want to meet the
Ironically enough,
you want to meet the cast of the P Word, they'll be there.
These two idiots.
You're gonna bring some cards and put them on your forehead.
I'll try to remember.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll bring a pen.
I'll wear my Mean Machine shirt. So if
We
anyone,
might be with
yeah.
some friends and some family. Who knows?
Definitely gonna be with friends and family. We're gonna be with Nick Cataldi,
There you go.
guitarist extraordinaire,
Yes.
and Bree Perry, wife extraordinaire.
Look at you.
Hey, she puts up with me. Come
Put
on,
that thing down. But she can't see it.
nobody can see it.
All right.
Leave me my axe. It's fine.
This
But,
Saturday, I will be at McStew's in Levittown with the Mighty Old School. We're back again. We'll be there from 9 to 1 doing the things that we do best, and that's playing music.
Oh, I thought drink.
No, drinking, that's a part-time job.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so anyway, we'll be there up in Levittown, and if you want to see Old School, come out and check us out. It's a lot of fun. It's always a good time. It's 80s and 70s hard rock, and it's our interpretation thereof.
Yeah. And if you don't like it,
a lot of hair bands in that.
That's correct.
That always sounded like Trump. A lot of hair bands in there. If you love hair bands, you're gonna love Old School.
I'm with I like what you're saying there. I'm who's the guy I'm with?
Wait, you're with a guy?
No, wait, hold on a second.
Tom W.
It all comes out now.
Bill
we all
W.
know. We all knew all along. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm all messed up now.
You've verklempt him.
That's what I do.
My feelings on that are Keith Richards, and that's all I'll say.
Mine are Frank Zappa.
So, with
well,
that,
I mean, why not Keith Richards? Because he's going to live forever, so it doesn't matter.
he got it right.
Yeah.
This has been the P Word, and we appreciate you for tuning in, especially if you've made it this far. This
We
is
apologize in advance.
We are part of the American Moron
Not
Entertainment Network, which is Amen, and we'll see you next week.
Wait, I have something about that.
Thanks for the conversation.
Here it is.
Welcome to the American Moron
Or goodbye.
It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with.
What?
It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever.
There you go.
All right.
So
There it
we'll be.
is.
Thank you, Tom, for tuning in and jumping in and doing all that stuff. And
Oh, no
everybody for
problem.
playing along. Oh my
I thought
God,
this
this
was
is so
where I was.
louder than I thought it would be.
I
But
can't hear it at all. So I'm good.
yeah, it's all good. But no, dude, thank you for showing up. Hopefully, I'll be seeing you soon, and everybody for playing along. And we'll be back next Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, wait, talking to you.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a message here from Steph. She's outside.
Oh, we got to go deal with that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we'll see
Wait,
you guys
hi,
next
Steph?
week. What's that?
No, a different Steph. There's
I was
actually
going to say, wait a minute, we got problems.
there's 3 people named Steph in this world.
Everybody we know is named Steph.
Thanks, Nick. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah,
dude.
see you, man. All right, folks. We'll see you. Take care. Take care, everybody. Good night. And
I'll see you in Cucamonga on Sunday.
right.